Yeah, I guess we could discuss today about your contribution. I already suggested some things that you can start working on. Also, I don't know, I was in touch with David um, in past community meetings. He has been talking about quota support and other features. Do you have something in mind that you want to be driving, or what's the story? Because we can give
Okay,
you directions, but I would be interested if you have something in mind already, something that the company needs done, and so on.
okay. Like most of my contributions, like I have already solved one issue, but I the other modifications I made in Corify were were needs of the company. So the first mod I made in Corify was that I David basically needed to get the URL of the DNS, and so the first part of the URL was the name of the app. The second part, like you, there was a dash, and then there was the org, and then the space. So I could already do that, and also in my GitHub, I have a mod which is the, let me see the issue. It is, I think it was an issue that you sent me,
Hmm.
but it was related to the random ID of the domains. So I could also manage to solve that. But I was waiting for the this meet so we could discuss more, and I would know how to make pull requests and all of that.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we get to do first a round of introduction. I'm Georgi. I'm the lead of this group together with Daniel. We're leading the group, and Yusmen is also a colleague of ours. We're all SAP engineers, and we're working under the head of the Linux Foundation on this project for a long time already. And yeah, SAP, I guess you know SAP. It's quite a big
Yeah.
company. We do lots of stuff, but our team concretely, we've been doing like cloud development around Cloud Foundry mainly, and Kubernetes these days. And maybe just a few words about the BR Factory, because I'm not really familiar with the company.
Yeah, so BR Factory is an SAP consultancy. So I actually work. I am an SAP consultant. I work with especially with BTP, but I
Mhm.
also do some ABAP, and we also have our own ERP, which is an HR ERP. But like it's not like it's just an integration with SAP. It's not like an SAP, like the part of the HR.
Mhm. Okay, that's interesting. So you're part of the SAP ecosystem. That's cool. Yeah, on the other topic, if you have solved some issue, like there are some issues that are labeled with good first issue, I guess you're free to pick up anything in the issues of Kurifi. You can also open your own issues. If you on your side find something that needs to be fixed, feel free to open issues and fix them. If you fix an issue that we opened or that you opened, you can also raise a PR. It's pretty standard, you know. It's just how to do it in any project. We have certain requirements, but I mean, in the process of the review, this is going to become clear. Like we have certain level of test coverage that we require and some stylistic things. But this is, I think, if you manage to pull through a couple of pull requests, you're going to be pretty familiar with the process already. And you mentioned that you have already fixed some issue. So,
Yes,
so
yes.
if you have something, just open a PR so that we can take a look, and we can have an async discussion right in GitHub. I think this is going to be uh, the most convenient way since we're in pretty far away time zones, I guess. Async
Okay, just
communication
for
will
me
be
to know,
best.
I like. I need no special authorization to open APR because I tried to make a new branch so I could work in the Corifi repository on GitHub, on GitHub, but I could not manage to do that. It didn't
Oh,
let me do this,
this
and
is
so like
yeah, this is not the standard way. The standard way to open a PR in GitHub is to fork the repository. So you have to have your own fork of Griffy, and then
okay,
you
it
can
is what I
create
did.
your own branch. Yeah, okay, that's the correct way. If you, yeah, I guess we, the core team, can branch new branches in the official repository, but that's just a special because we're maintainers, right? When you're not a
Yeah, yeah.
maintainer, you have to fork and then you can open the PR. It's really easy. Like there's a UI in GitHub. So yeah, which issue did you fix?
Let me see here. I think it was in the name of the branch. Oh, okay. Let me see because I think it was one of the issues you said to me were good for newcomers,
Mhm.
but it was related to domains IDs.
Let me see. Yeah, basically sent you two issues. One was about optionally passing life cycle step and build pack. The other was about long URLs. Maybe that's what.
Yeah, it wasn't one of you gave me. It was the
One
two
of the labeled one.
2328 Corifi
2328.
default domain GUI git must be a valid UUID.
Okay, okay. That's a pretty easy one. Okay, I mean, if you have solved anything, just open a PR, and then we're going to review and put comments, and we can asynchronously communicate. I think if you go through a couple of good first issues, you'll get to know the process, we'll get to know you, and then because you expressed some interest in the custom domain epic, this epic, I guess we need to flesh it out a little bit. It's a bit longer. I would break it down to a couple of pull requests, and I think the way we want to handle things like that, like longer stories, epics, we're doing this right now with application security groups. So basically, first, the person who wants to contribute does some sort of a spike without tests, without quality, just demonstration of a concept, opens a draft pull request. So this is a pull request that's not going to be merged really. It's just there to illustrate an implementation. And this is going to give us a basis to start a discussion. We can, of course, discuss before you write a single line of code if things are not clear. But if you want to try something, you can open a draft. We can discuss the draft, and then we can come up even with a proposal that we can accept. Or if it's not that big, we can just come up with a plan. We can write a couple of issues because application security groups is a whole sub part of the Cloud Foundry API. So we came up with, I think, five, six stories that are going to be PRs that are going to build up on each other. This way, it's way easier for reviewing because if you open a very big PR, it's very difficult for us to make a big review and then you have to change a lot of things. Then you have to review again, and it's just very labor intensive. But if you just open a draft, we sort of discuss how we're going to proceed, come up with a plan, and then you start opening PRs with tests and all kind of things. We can do it, but yeah, again, I think it will be best if you first open a couple of small PRs, like good first issues. You can also write issues and fix your own issues. That's also fine if you have some needs from your end. And then we can start on the custom domains thing, unless you want to do something else. So how does that sound?
Yeah, I think it would be better for me to solve some other like easier issues because this custom domains I actually like started on it, and I started studying what should I do to solve this. And it was actually some pretty big modifications. So I think, like, for me now, from my knowledge of choreography, from the knowledge of the architecture and the code, I think it would be better for me to just solve some minor issues for now.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. That's usually how we start with people who hasn't done a lot of changes to the project, and at some point, if you do enough of these small things, you'll probably get to know enough. And we can also help. I mean, we can have a meeting where we discuss because we sort of know what we want to do there, but it involves more bigger change. Change in the controllers, new reconciler, which is a big new thing. That's similar to the other reconciler, but yeah, it's not where we start. So that's correct.
Yeah.
Cool. In this case, just you can solve the ones I sent you. You can pick up other ones. If some issue is not clear enough, you can ping us and we can maybe rephrase, and we can also try to go through some issues and see if we can find some more good first issues, label more issues or write issues, so that you can have something to work with.
Okay.
And yeah, you can already open after this meeting. You can already open the PR that you have, so that we can take a look. And it's a really simple one. I think that one will be quick, and then we can continue. Uh, if we I guess I already said we're in faraway time zones. It will be maybe best to communicate over the PRs asynchronously or in Slack. But if we need to meet, I guess what time is it right now on your end?
It is like midday.
Midday. Okay. So yeah, I was going to say we could schedule a meeting in a more convenient time if you need, but if that's good enough, maybe we can stick with
No,
that.
for
Uh,
me it's good.
yeah, for us, actually, for us, it's a little bit late, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
there are might be people from multiple time zones. I'm not sure if we want to shift it around. We had also communication with some with the German company who wanted to actually pull it a little bit earlier. So we might do that at some point, but I don't know. What do you think, Danius, man?
For me,
No
earlier it would
problem.
actually be better than the time it is now. Like, it is good,
Mm,
but earlier it would be better.
yeah, we might talk with any nines to ask them if they would be interested in joining. Because lately we haven't had a lot of, actually, for a long time we haven't had anyone joining this call. But yeah, we hope that we're having conversations right now with a couple of people doing some contributions, so this might change soon. But yeah, let's think about it, and we will let you know. As I said, async communication, I guess it will be easiest.
Yeah.
But the overlap is good. If it's midday, then the overlap is good. Cool. Um, Anything else that we can be helpful with, like any questions that you might have? I don't know, just anything.
For like, I think for my part, I don't have any more questions anymore.
Okay. Uh, yeah, if that's the case, then I guess we're pretty much done. We'll be waiting, looking forward for your first pull request, and yeah, looking forward to collaborating with you.
Okay, thank you a lot
Okay,
for the help, and I will soon publish my PR.
cool. All right. Well, if that's all, if no one else hasn't got anything else, then I guess let's close early. And yeah, maybe see you next time.
Okay, see you next time too.
Cool. Have a nice rest of the day. Bye bye.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.
See you.